This local sports report is presented by the Fergus Whalers, a proud supporter of the Fergus Thistles and of all community sports in Centre Wellington. The Whalers can't wait to see you back at the rink this fall for exciting hockey action at the Sportsplex. Home games will once again be Sunday afternoons at 3 o'clock. Find out information about season tickets by visiting the Whalers on all social media channels at Fergus Whalers.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Championship Final. The Fergus Thistles leading the Orangeville Northmen 2-1, looking to close out the best of 5 in front of the home crowd and punch their ticket to the Meredith Cup Final. The Northmen, with their backs against the wall, looking to win Game 4 on the road and force a Game 5 back in Orangeville. The pair would face off on Wednesday night at the Centre Wellington Sportsplex. Jumping into the first period, the Thistles with the ball. Cooper Fleet sneaks a pass inside for Aidan McDougall, and McDougall scores it. That's the opener for the Thistles, and they get another minutes later. Logan Joyce cuts the seam and fires. Logan finds his own rebound and slots it home. That goal extends the Thistles' lead to 2, where the Northmen would answer right back. Logan Marshall has a wide open look from the top of the circle, and Marshall gets the Northmen on the board. Later in the first now, more from McDougall. Aidan bodies his defender and fires, and the Thistles take a 3-1 lead. Fergus starting hot, and how about this shot from Ty Sanderson? Ty rips it past the Tendy. That goal makes it 4-1, and the Thistles look to run away with this one. Orangeville back the other way and watch out front. Aidan 2 good spots at Logan Marshall, and Marshall's got a pair. Orangeville back within 2, and the Northmen would look to rally. It's a wide open break for Jake Deckers. Carter Billings shuts him down. The Fergus netminder playing well early, and the Thistles would help him out on offense. Curtis Dietrich snipes it. It's a long distance bullet from Dietrich. And we would head to the second, with the Thistles leading 5-2. Into the second, and the Thistles would pick up where they left off. Logan Joyce sets up Cooper Fleet streaking in, and Fleet makes it 6-2 Fergus. The Northmen down by 4, and here on the power play they look to spark a comeback. Carter Billings makes the stop and look up for the long pass. Billings connects with Brock Reinhardt, and Reinhardt buries a shorty. It's a beauty short-ended play from the Thistles, and it's 7-2 Fergus. Later on that same power play, however, and the Northmen would get one back. Jack Fitzpatrick picks it off out front and finishes. And the Northmen are back within 4. Later in the second, now the Thistles back with the ball. It's patience from Jared Bendenville. Logan Joyce finds a lane, and Joyce scores it. That goal brings us to 8-3 Fergus, and the Thistles look to ride this one out. The Northmen keep pressing, but how about Carter Billings? Jack Fitzpatrick can't beat Billings out front, and we'd head to the third with the Thistles up by 5. Into the third now, the Northmen needing a comeback, and it's Logan Marshall keeping the pressure up. Marshall wins the battle on the boards. Luke Downard finishes out front. That goal cuts the deficit to 4, but later in the third, and it's the Thistles on the power play, and it's Cooper Fleet with a dagger. It's 9-4 in Fergus, and with the Centre Wellington Sportsplex on their feet, the Fergus Thistles are your Western Conference champions. The Thistles take the best of 5 final 3-1 as they win Game 4 by a final score of 9-4. The Thistles move on to play in the Meredith Cup Final for the second time in franchise history.
It is my pleasure to present you the second time in Thistles history, the OJCLL Western Conference Championship.
The boys just really came together. We're battling like a family out there. Nobody has any quit on this team, and we're going all the way.
We're clicking at the right time and might as well just roll the whole way. Just balls were dropping when they needed to. Offense was clicking, defense was holding it down, the important things were going right. Loose balls were getting sucked up, and all the little things were just being done right.
I just started out with a bit of nerves, I had the butterfly in the stomach, but then all these guys, they had my back, they picked me up, and we got the job done.
Our offense moved the ball well, and shout out to Bills. He played unreal today, and it just, when you have a good goalie that makes stops, it gives the offense confidence to do what they want.